those drafts.
And Doom.
And ban Doom, that's
Please
right.
ban Doom.
Yeah, we can't forget, of course, Mineski are playing with a stand-in, and, you know, it's Jo, of course, so
I mean, was the Doom such a big deal? It was like just other problems that were so much, even though Doom
I guess.
I think so. It could have been easily replaced by Slardar, I would say, and they would still had similar issues.
Well, we got a draft, gentlemen, so let's just go ahead and get into it here. We can find out exactly what kind of adjustments are going to need to be made.
Will they get the Radiant Shadowfin?
All right, we got a horn there apparently now, so hello, welcome to Game 2.
Good morning!
So Doom is going to get banned out this time from OG because, you know, Mineski got first pick and all, and they don't want to hand that over, and obviously Mineski is going to be given a bit of respect towards OG. They get rid of the Wisp, and they'll be getting rid of the Undying this time.
That's very common ban against OG. I see that a lot. Like Undying and Wisp. Those are the heroes that they're really, really comfortable with, even though they have maybe 2 or 3 other heroes more.
Yeah.
But I think those 2 are one of the few strongest ones.
I like these bans better this game.
Yep.
I mean, OG did ban the Doom and the Shadow Fiend though, so. But this looks like it should be better.
Was Tusk completely ignored last game?
I
think so, yeah.
One of the few times, man. One of the few times.
Quap was kind of ignored too till like the last ban.
10 seconds remaining.
So Mineski now with first pick priority here.
Do they go for the Bane?
Bane, Darkseer,
I don't think it would be
Wyvern.
I think
There's
it'll
a lot
be
of options out there.
something that's more contested between the two teams. Maybe Dazzle?
Dazzle, yeah, I was about to say that too.
I think Dazzle's... Because Dazzle also opens up the Huskar for them and banning out the AA maybe.
Okay.
Big Fish.
Oh. Big Fish still in the pool?
The big tuna.
The big tuna. But he's more like a hero that is really good at dealing with 5 men too early.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's better at laning than the Night Stalker.
Yeah, he is, but...
Well, we were talking about it before or yesterday that the Slardar.
Making a call, by the way. I think
What are you
we're
gonna go?
see
Go
the-
ahead. I'll let you go.
We're going to see the Abaddon, I think, on OG this game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could agree with that.
Abaddon is really good versus Slaughter.
Just putting it out there early.
We were saying yesterday though that like the Slardar is a great hero, but you usually need like a plan. You can't just pick the Slardar because you're like, oh, Slardar, you know, it's a great hero, but you need to figure out what you're gonna do with it. And this is some standard OG things.
And I think
actually, Tusk got
Mike's Dazzle.
Unless that's going to be a Moon Tusk, I feel like my prediction, I know, was like a fool, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a great duo right there.
Yeah.
How often do they actually do Moon on Tusk? Like, it's usually very, very
It's
certain
not that
as-
rare. It's not as rare as you think.
I guess. Maybe 1 out of like maybe 5 games or 4 games.
1 out of 4? Sounds about right? I don't know.
Yeah.
We need stats, people.
10 seconds remaining.
It's not like 1 out of 10. It's way more frequent than that.
I definitely feel like I see crit on the Tusk much more often than anything else, but that's the nice thing about it is they get it early, they have that kind of flexibility to work with depending on what Mineski are going to be freaking picking up here on out.
So do we just expect Mineski to kind of have a straight up draft, like, you know?
Yes.
No, straight up like no cheese draft with more team fight than last game.
Probably not, yeah.
Probably not.
Radiant
They
He
just
says
go-
probably not.
I mean, they're gonna go for a normal...
Normal
okay.
draft?
Okay, it's a normal draft, that's what I meant.
Okay. So yes, normal.
Yeah, it's all the
That's-
comfort heroes right now, like Slaughter, KOP.
What are you looking at us for, Giannis?
nothing. You guys just. I'm in between you two right now.
Oh.
I don't like it.
It's a nice, delicious fog sandwich over
Yeah,
there
dude.
with some toasted bread. Well, as we see OG getting prepared, Mr. AK himself, we'll have to gauge how they're going to be reading it. Obviously, Mineski banning out the Huskar, seeing OG's early commitment to the Dazzle.
I still think they can go back for the Night Stalker, but play him obviously as a support, not off lane. Like Stalker is really good versus Dazzle and Tusk because of the silence.
Mm-hmm.
And laning phase wise, like Slaughter plus Stalker on the same lane, if you don't have a good enough laning, maybe a laning carry with the Dazzle,
they'll just run
you
at
might,
you.
Yeah, you might just lose the lane.
Radiant team back.
Ban the Bane.
I still feel like Stalker would have, in this situation, Stalker would have been better than the Bane as a support.
Didn't want to see that hero anyways. Viper gone.
I mean, it's quite a common ban when you draft Queen because you don't want the Queen to run into the problem where, because you pick the hero to dominate the lane.
Guys,
Yes.
this may be a Meepo game. This may
yeah.
be an OG Meepo game.
Queen of Pain.
Queen of Pain, you
Said
got
before.
Dazzle.
Remaining.
Woo! This
Yeah,
may be a
fair
Meepo
too.
game.
I think it's too early.
It is too early, but I'm just saying.
Slaughter is still quite good versus Meepo though because of the amp
Yeah.
and you kill one target.
So it is Moon Tusk.
It is a Moon Tusk. But that's also a deny pick. to get rid of it in case they go for the Meepo.
Nah, they can still pick with the. They can still pick.
You just really want to see it. Look at you.
No, please, I get called
There's still
something
Ember in the pool. They can easily pick it.
Oh,
if they
you're
go
right,
for
you're right, you're right.
The Meepo, like Slardar plus Ember will
I
destroy
actually
it.
think Slada plus Windrunner is actually very good versus Meepo. Because
Yeah, but they're not gonna-
Meepo.
It's
not
not
gonna
just
pick
any
it, though.
Meepo,
They
this
already have the
is
queen.
a no-tail Meepo, though. So, if it happens.
10 seconds.
If it
I
happens.
think it's like super unlikely at this point.
I
there's
really
a lot of
hope
AoE.
it now.
Alchemist.
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 Huh.
Okay, maybe more chance of Meepo now.
Yeah, Meepo is actually becoming increasingly better.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
say.
Oh, I didn't like him. I didn't like him before that, but now that they revealed the Alchemist, I think.
Yeah, I actually feel like why would you want to reveal your like all three of your core so early? You want to pick a support and decide what you want to do after.
Maybe Queen of Pain support.
I guess.
Hmm.
Seems some people do it, right? I think
Is
Liquid
Jo
did it.
feeling that frisky with a team he doesn't normally play with? He's like, hey, great guys, we're gonna
Isn't
position this
Alliance
block.
like the only like team that does it a lot, quite often?
Does it quite often, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Liquid do it. Kuroki was playing it the other day.
What do you think, FNG? Who's off to a better start right now? Which one? Da? All right, you heard it here first. Huh? What's that mean?
10 seconds.
Good draft? Roast draft. Oh,
5 seconds remaining.
all right, that's true.
Mineski Horoshi draft.
Reserve
What does that mean? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like some anime stuff or not. Well, Night Stalker, there it is again. It's a Mineski tried and true here, and it does go nicely with the Slardar, of course. They're both not just evil looking, but they love the nighttime. So
It's pairing up a lot better versus OG's lineup now that they actually know like what lanes they're gonna have, what the Night Stalker's gonna be able to silence, and whether or not he's gonna be able to run around. He's in a support this time, so he's also picked fourth though, which I think gives him stronger heroes like the Slardar, which they really lacked last game.
Yeah. This game, the Night Stalker would be able to do a lot more stuff compared to the first game.
Yeah.
And you have very strong heroes to protect your stacks for the Alchemist, Queen, Slada, Stalker. That's what you need when you have Alchemist core. You want heroes that can defend your stacks when the enemy team smokes and comes in and contests your farm.
At least they've got Acid Spray as their outspam right now, too. But that
Yeah.
is like their only one.
Wow, the
Radiant
French
team
man?
battle.
worry about that minus armor or something?
Yeah, I guess pretty good. Like it's very synergistic with their lineup. Acid, AM damage, the bench. Quite a good ban. So OG needs a mid hero for their last pick.
Meepo. Meepo.
I have seen, yeah. Well, I called it.
Radiant
Wow,
team
you know,
pick.
Amazing.
after my failed call of Abaddon, of course. I got one right.
It's-
You got one right.
it's
That was
still really
good.
good.
I like that.
It is still a really good pick here in their heroes.
Yeah.
So what does Mineski go for as a support that can deal with Meepo? You need a
Support that deals with Meepo.
People say Earthshaker, but I don't think he's that good versus
Earthshaker's not
Meepo.
that good because
yeah, I
like,
don't think he's
usually
good.
when Meepo
I'm,
ends,
I'm saying this what people pick versus Meepo, even though he's
Yeah.
not that great.
Do you risk going back for the Lich and hope to God that he's not good at microing and avoiding the chain post?
Lich
5
is
seconds remaining.
What else is there? You change things up and do put the Queen of Pain in support and grab that Ember?
I still think Ember is the best one versus Meepo, especially with all their minus armor. But they don't really have that many options at this point.
Yeah, they don't have any
I think
good
their laning phase is going to be the big problem versus the Meepo too. Like no one can really shut him down early, and he can actually steal a lot of the Alchemist stacks and contest them much faster.
Support Tiny and pull the mid lane?
Yeah.
they definitely need maybe more AoE.
This is the problem with drafting the 3 cores at the start, though. Especially, like, it's nice to have last pick against OG when they are Meepo and Huskar
Pickers.
pickers, but it not when you don't have a core available to you. Now they have to do something funny, like maybe even run Slardar as a support.
Yeah,
and then-
probably. I think they probably have to do something with Queen or Slada as support.
Well, there's so many supports taken and banned. Like they have the Dazzle Wyvern on OG
no,
and
and then you pick,
bans.
and then you pick a core.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think probably there's a very good chance they'll just pick a core and run Slada or Queen as a support.
Yeah.
Probably Queen is more likely because you can actually run Queen like a Wyvern. You go to the mid lane, you poison and you poke.
Yeah.
It's tough though. They don't really have any good picks here in this phase.
Yeah, either they already know what they want, they're just waiting at the timer, or they are just
No, they don't know.
perplexed. They're perplexed. They're like, what?
I don't think they know what they want. This is not one of those. We're
Dude.
trying to mind game them.
Doc, do you actually feel comfortable playing support Queen of Pain? No, which Doctor? You're shaking your head.
He's
your
actually
winner.
pretty good. I think he's one of the better support options out there that were left.
Still feeling good about Mineski there, Mr. FNG, now that the Meepo's popped up? Yes. He's still feeling good. Yes. He's thinking we're going to get a game 3, guys. What do you guys think? I don't know.
I think he's trolling you.
I think he's trolling me.
I think he's trolling you.
Maybe he just likes the underdog and he's hoping for the comeback.
So Jayo's playing Queen. Okay.
What's my problem? I don't have a problem. I'm feeling like OG are going to be pretty strong in this one. We'll see, though. I could be wrong. FNG is a much more intelligent, better Dota player than I am, of course. But here we go, gentlemen. It's underway.
5 mangoes? 5 mangoes.
I think Mineski might have too much single target though, versus a Dazzle and a Wyvern.
There's 5 mangoes went there. What are you saying to me?
5 mangoes.
Oh, damn. I missed one.
I said 5 and he's like putting 4 fingers in my face. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So everyone is doing the poor mansion on the Alchemist right now.
Yep.
Do you think like it's the best build?
If you get Bounty Rune.
Nah, some teams still do the Quelling Blade and then you get Soul Ring. Especially
Depends on what you're against. I think melee on melee it's better because you don't have to rely on acid spray as much.
Gives you armor. Too.
Yeah, one armor. Almost close to 1 armor.
Almost 1 armor.
I mean, it's useful because you're versus 2 heroes in that lane.
Seconds to go.
Mineski going on quite an adventure here. All the way up and around.
They smoked as well for that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the lanes? Do you think they will lane like maybe Meepo on the off lane? Like sometimes they do put their carry on the off lane.
No, I think he's just gonna go mid. Right?
Oh yeah, this game because it's Gyro.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go mid. So
So they're trying to dodge.
no, they're actually
The
dodging,
battle begins.
or they are trying to maybe set up their own aggressive lane with the Gyro because their lanes are extremely strong. Gyro, Dazzle, and Wyvern.
Interesting. He picks up a belt of giant strength on the alchemist right away.
What?
I haven't seen anyone do
Wait,
that.
let me see that.
Look, he bought a belt and he's bringing it out right away.
Straight to treads we go.
I've never seen that before.
Never seen that.
Ever.
Is there any reason to do that specifically against the Meepo?
I don't know. It'll help you with denies, I
Base
guess.
damage, yeah,
but,
I guess.
like you would just get a quelling if you want last hits because it's much more cost efficient. So I mean,
But don't you just want mana so you can keep spamming your acid? against
Ideally,
the
yeah.
hero?
I mean, I guess maybe he wants to time his bottle with like level 3 when he has level 2 acid spray. But
That is strange.
He's got
though.
3 denies.
All that
Paying
belt.
off.
That belt, though.
yeah, I think it's mostly for the denies though, because if you're worried about last hitting, you would get plus damage and quelling instead. So I guess he actually wants to limit the Meepo's farm with the belt. I guess it also helps with the burst too, so you don't get killed
Yeah.
with 2 nets and 2 poofs.
That's true. But it's still really strange. to
It's
do that.
really strange.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
So looking at the other lanes, I guess the Queen would be struggling quite a bit in this lane against... are they doing 2 heroes bottom? Can't see.
Yeah,
Yes.
2 heroes bottom.
So
Crit
the
just went top.
Wyvern is mid?
Yeah, he was mid and I think he's just stacking. What they usually do is they just stack a ton for the Meepo and then Wyvern takes mid.
The belt? Is the belt gonna
belt.
save him?
Oh, man. Can he make it out with his belt and his pants still up? Yeah, you got it. He's good.
I mean, he still had a lot of HP left.
Yeah.
It's the belt. Trying to find
It's
some
the
hype
belt,
here.
man.
He could have gotten 3 gauntlets.
Uh-oh. This guy's got no belt. He's going down.
Yes, mangoes.
Yes, Snowball.
It's just delays the inevitable. Yep.
Yep. All right. Second game straight. Mineski getting the first blood.
Alchemist is doing extremely well.
So stuff that they have to be very, very careful of is also similar to the last game. The gyrocopter rotations and the Meepo. Meepo might even scout and try to look for the alchemist stacks when he has his clones up.
He's probably just gonna jungle completely now on the Meepo and just go Wyvern mid.
I
That's what they've been doing.
I bet they're wondering the same thing. They're like, why the hell did he get a belt?
Probably.
I think that.
Sentry ward.
Oh,
Really
they
nice
got
sentry
him.
ward by Fly. It's expiring in a second too. Moon looks like he might be in some trouble again.
Oh no, Moon.
Skills the sigil. Value
Oh,
sigil,
yeah.
will it save him?
Not value.
No.
Nope, not value.
All right, this is definitely going a bit different than the last game. They're punishing the top lane very, very nicely here. haven't been able to shut down No Tail too much. But this Alchemist, hey, 16 and what looks like 5? Wow.
It's the belt.
It's the belt.
It's the belt. He's actually really difficult to kill though with the poor man's shield. I like it versus Meepo. It's good.
How about we try it later and then decide whether the belt is good?
Maybe the belt.
Yeah.
Maybe
New
the belt.
I
meta.
said because of the poor man's shield, not because of the belt.
Come on, dude.
I mean, it's good for surviving.
Yeah, I think it's just really helpful for the lane. He doesn't want to get burst down by the Meepo.
Yeah.
Probably that's what he's thinking.
It's gonna be really farmed out.
Looking at the lanes, the queen is struggling so much.
Why wouldn't you get stick though? Why wouldn't you get like stick in a gauntlet if you're scared about getting bursted down?
Like you mentioned, the last hitting.
Last sitting, yeah, okay.
You can last hit plus you have HP. And you probably want the slots as well because Alchemist fills up his slots very quickly. Like you want a threat so you're not wasting that. But you probably will sell the stick later.
Night Stalker.
I mean, you'll probably sell your treads later to
It's
get bots.
nighttime.
nighttime rotation.
Nighttime rotation coming in. Night Stalker. Can he get the grab fly? Stunned up in a bit of trouble. Silenced and he's dead. Oh, deny!
Wow.
Nicely done.
8,000 points of deny.
Yes.
That cask range bounce was so far.
It really was.
I did not think that was going to bounce to him for him to get the silence off.
That was quite costly. Rotation from Stalker being totally useless.
But how's the Beepo doing?
He's just jungling. That's what he does. Stacks and jungles.
But does he do this a lot? Like every
Yep.
time he jungles from level 3 onwards, he just jungles?
It's not every time from level 3, but they essentially when they have like a couple stacks, he goes and he times it and he stacks 2 camps with the 2 Meepos, and then he just gives the mid lanes. It's usually the crit.
So he
It's usually
doesn't
the-
wait until he gets more points in the pool. He
No.
just- I see. So
Not
here,
usually, at least from what I've seen.
so here comes the Meepo gank as well. Jungling. This is like the benefit of having Meepo in a jungle. You never know when he's trying to kill you or he's just jungling.
He may have just been stacking.
Like I think especially against a hero like Meepo, I think it's very important to keep opening the level tab so you know whether he's jungling or not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's quite common among all the players, but I know some of my friends or even Envy does it.
Just
I mean,
constantly spamming.
what
your
else would
stats.
you be doing though, as a Meepo?
Like you want to know if he's running to gank. If you see his level changing quite a bit, like just changing, you know he's near camp.
He still walks. He can still walk with one Meepo though.
Oh, Miracle looks like he's in trouble.
I mean, I guess
He's going down.
Oh, got him.
Nice.
maybe not so much against Meepo, but maybe other junglers.
Yeah, I think other heroes like Shadow Fiend or something definitely, but versus Meepo, I think like
Yeah, it's harder actually.
it's,
yeah.
it's way harder versus Meepo.
You can't exactly tell that accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Night Stalker's still on the prowl, this time top lane, with the help from the Witch Doctor. That means a stun, that means Moon. Trying to make it away with the help of the Sigil, but...
Nice silence by Night
Oh,
Stalker.
it even forces out a rotation from Miracle here. Rocket Barrage and company. They
Run
might
away
get
from
a
the sigil.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go down.
All right. They'll trade bodies.
Value
One-
point sigil work out that time.
Yep. Oh, he's hasted. That's
Dire's
okay.
bottom tower is under attack.
No, man. No.
Just heal.
This is taking so much time for them to kill him.
Oh. They got him, but Fly might lose his own
Fly.
life for it.
Like he is pretty dead.
Yeah, for sure. Does he have Grave?
Bonk.
Oh, nope. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that missed neck actually cost Dazzle's life.
Yeah, but still, that was a really good play from the Stalker there, silencing the Dazzle before.
Yeah.
That was really good.
He ran like right through them and just silenced the Dazzle to make sure they got the kill. Oh, what? Moon I think is 0-3 now.
Mineski has a lot of good early game pressures though. I think they really pressured Moon to the point where they've had to devote a lot of heroes to his lane as well as
Oh, no, Moon-
sacrifice Meepo's farm.
He's good. That Alchemist net worth is
Dire's
terrifying.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, his bar is pretty big
I
compared
just
to
looked
the
how
others.
small all the other ones
Yeah.
were compared to it. I'm like, what the hell? What's
It's
going
all the
on?
belts.
Yeah, it's the belt.
That freaking belt, dude.
They're just like, we don't want to gank him, he has belts.
Oh. Uh-oh, crit.
Oh, I think that ward got spotted. I think Night Stalker knows that ward got placed.
Yeah, but this is the thing, like when you have a dual lane off lane that's doing so much pressure, you're forcing so much TPs, it allows your Alchemist to just do whatever you want, like in the jungle. You can't get pressured.
He's going the Radiance build, it looks like. as well.
Meepo's net worth is actually really low though.
Yeah. That's why I feel
Is it?
It's
Dude,
low.
yeah,
it
it's-
is actually low, quite low.
It's really low. Slardar and Meepo are almost the same.
Yeah.
He had to do that weird engagement in the top lane, and
That's why I was kind of surprised that he
Yeah,
went
he-
into jungle that early. He went into jungle when he was level 3 when there was only 1 point improved.
He's had to help out his other lanes way too much.
Yep.
And
He was like feeling a lot of pressure that he has to do something instead of just trying to focus on his own levels.
I think so. Because Tusk's constantly dying on the top lane.
But Tusk is not a hero that you really want.
Yeah, but you also don't want the Slaughter to get like a 8-minute blink and just wreck your Meepo constantly, right? They have a lot of stuns and silence to keep him locked down, so you can't.
You know, one
poop.
thing about his playstyle, sometimes I find it's not very good that he tries to help his team a lot. Even as a carry, like sometimes I feel you have to focus on getting your own farm more.
So
than
he's
your
not
team.
selfish enough.
Sometimes.
What do you guys think about this Alchemist build? He's going back to the Radiance, that poor man Naga build.
When you
It's
get
not.
when you get this much space, I think it's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna have it at like 11 minutes
And
probably.
the other thing is, if you look at their lineup, he's the true carry of this team. There's no secondary like physical damage hero. Everyone else is like a utility hero. Like Queen of Pain didn't even get off to a really good start. Like all the other 4 heroes are heroes that can make a lot of space for the Alchemist. But I
Scary.
remember a stat where when Alchemist goes Radiance, he always loses the game. Like, most of the time they lose the game when you get
I think a
Radiance.
bunch of those were on my team. I think we picked Alchemist 5 times and lost 5 times in a row with it.
And you went Radiance, all the
Radiance.
time.
Yeah, Justin went Radiance all those games.
Yeah, that's just not the cool build anymore. I'm sorry. Now it's like, yeah, the cool kids like Miracle, they build up
It's
that
not
Solar
the
Crest,
cool
you know.
build, but I think it's the appropriate build for this game for Mineski.
Fair enough.
Usually the Meepo can outfarm an Alchemist if it's free farm wars versus free farm wars, but because they're safely lost to battle, Meepo can't jungle and do stacks as quickly as Cuckoo can.
Well, look at that. You got that nice big girthy net worth, and we're gonna take it.
Oh, even the Centaur stomp
Oh,
on top
he
of it.
didn't buy his relic.
Oh, wee! Uppercut backflip here. The Doctor comes back crashing to DotA Earth, and he pops there. Double kill for No Tail. Could be a triple with this pickup on the Queen of Pink. Can they get it? One more. Got it.
Snowball. Wait, is he embraced in the snowball? That was cool.
Okay.
Oh, can we get an Ultra for Mr. No Tail? No, we can't. All right, well,
5 heroes.
Unconceivable.
Where was Slardar during all this?
Farming his
farming?
blink.
Doesn't he have a TP?
I mean, he's almost got the blink.
Okay,
but
that's the blink.
that's
That's
the
not
enemy.
worth it.
That's the enemy jungle. And
I-
OG brought 5 heroes before.
And I think
Mineski.
one more like trait of a Slada on the off lane. He's a hero that doesn't really need the blink that much in the early phases. I
Yep.
feel like he's a hero that when this sort of engages happen in your jungle, you want him to
it's
be there.
perfect, yeah. Because what, like 2 people were low. No Tail would have died, and the Tuskar would have probably died.
He
It could have changed the whole entire
Probably
fight.
would have just won the fight if
Yeah.
he was there.
I was like wondering where he was that whole time. OG
Maybe
just
he
brought
TP'd
everybody.
out to the lane because I wasn't sure.
Maybe.
Like in a lot of cases nowadays in the game, you try not to TP out to your lane
Mhm.
most of the time. As a Slada especially, you have sprint.
Yeah. Dude, that was devastating. They lost so
That
much
was
off
a
of that.
Very, very big change.
that was all their momentum. Okay.
And first blink usage and gets out of the call
that
down, but he
was-
should still go down. Sprint. Sprint.
Oh! That dirty little flat cannon pebble.
Oh my god.
That was like last millisecond of vision that he gets that on him. It's perfect.
At least he has his blink already, but that was
That's the first reveal.
That was 1 minute of the game where Mineski lost all their momentum.
Yep.
That's what they lost 4 heroes for. So a Slaughter could also.
Uh-oh.
Die.
That belt gonna help you out of here? Yeah, it will.
Got the relic. It's not a belt.
Yeah, but
anymore.
Meepo was like half of Alchemist Network. I would say even less than half. And now he's getting out of control.
He's probably pretty close to that Axe.
Yeah, he is.
And this is looking very, very worrisome. Their supports are not supports that deal with Meepo very well, the Stalker and the Witch Doctor.
He got 4 kills since we were kind of saying that the Meepo wasn't really up to snuff. Now has 4 kills, and now he's nipping at the heels here of Alchemist.
Yeah, like I mentioned, when you're up against the Alchemist lineup, it's all a lot about the first rotation when you make into the jungle to snatch his stacks and whatnot, and whether their team can defend the stacks. Mineski were clearly not ready for that moment.
Slardar needs to do a lot with this blink.
They have to probably get maybe wards up on the enemy jungle, maybe at least one. They don't have any wards on the map right now. Am I seeing it correctly?
I think just 1 lane ward, right? I think they have a lane ward in bot. I can't see.
I mean, they're in recovery mode right now, though. Slaughter
they
has
have
his
that one.
blink,
There we
but Queen of Pain has no farm. Alchemist's Radiance got delayed by like 3 or 4 minutes because of that smoke gank. And
Yeah, he was on time for like
Yeah,
an 11-minute radiance. Now it's still not bad. 12:30.
Still not
Or
bad.
13. Sorry.
I don't know. 8-minute radiance is when I get excited.
I think he could have had it around 10 though.
Yeah, he would have had it very early.
Oh no, OG gets another deward. Oh dear.
That
They need all the vision, you know, they have to track the meeple down so they can make smoke gangs to kill the meeple with the starter. I think that is really important for Mineski.
as long as they know where the Slardar is on the map every
Yeah.
time, though,
Well-
Messi can't really go for too many games.
Slardar is always revealing.
He's
too.
constantly showing in the lanes right now.
Yeah.
Like
Flies.
Alchemist is the one hiding
Yeah.
most of the time now.
Ag's finished up now for the Meeps.
Wee.
Top tower is under attack.
I think this is the point where maybe you try to show Alchemist in the lane and Slada just hides behind to wait for the, because the meeple is going to try and kill the Alchemist when Alchemist is farming. So you try to maybe wait for something to happen and make a counter play for that.
Sitting behind his dazzle. The TP
Quick
reaction.
Earthbind.
Fly should be fine.
Oh!
Maxed unstable concoction.
That death ward though. And they can't quite get him. Nice cold embrace from Crit. Keeps No Tail alive, but Coop gonna be going down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Meepo did die at least.
At what cost?
At what
Yeah.
cost?
Almost their whole team.
At what cost?
Yeah.
Miracle just got a lot of gold there. He just picked up his Dominator and now he has 1200 again from that
And those
rotation.
snowball plus cold embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so cool. It looks so funny. It's a little igloo built around a snowball. That was really nice teamwork there though by Crit and Moon. They kept No-Tail alive for a very long time.
The next objective for them is to secure the map for the Roshan.
Radiant's middle
I think-
tower has fallen.
Look at
When-
the graph.
I think when OG gets the Roshan, the game is pretty comfortable for them.
Yeah.
They have deep wards in the enemy jungle.
Dewarded all the enemy wards.
That ward that he placed earlier when Nice Talk was there didn't get
Did
dewarded.
not get dewarded, you're right. Yep.
I think it was there the entire time. Now they'll have Glimmer up.
Yep, Crit
Pretty
is very
soon.
farmed. He's got it coming out on the courier, I believe. Yep.
Okay. Turns the corner here and they might be able to get the magical wyvern, maybe even a free courier. Oh, they amped it.
But he's amped.
Oh, they're not gonna get either. Yeah.
Splat. But, in the meantime,
Space created for my team to do rope.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, now they have to feel pretty
Radiant's top
pretty
tower
good.
has fallen.
uh-oh. Cuckoo's gonna get caught here.
Oh boy. Yep. Moose stalled out for the longer TP. Miracle drops a call now. Hey, Cuckoo runs north. Oh,
Here it
look at
comes.
all the
Hey,
meatballs.
here
Comes
guys.
the meatball party. Yay! And the poops and the death.
Didn't
Not
even-
even necessary.
Oh, now Quap's dead too. Slardar, maybe you too?
He's like, I just wanted that cool 6-man crush. We'll be able to make it away.
They're falling apart.
Yeah.
That one fight.
That one fight though.
That Slada was
The graph showed it so much. Like, you see exactly where the gank happened, and it's straight downhill from there.
Why was Slaughter not there?
Did you just mango to nuke that nuke camp? Whatever.
Slada was busy farming his blink.
Yep.
That's why.
Get out of there, big tuna.
And I think Meepo, I think he picked up his blink there. Is that how he initiated? Oh no, not yet. Okay.
Yeah, but he has it like in 200 gold, 250 gold.
Radiant's top tower.
Look at Crit, he's in their faces.
You know, we are once again in the same position in the last game where we are struggling to find anything for Mineski.
Lost a ton of map control. Lost all 3 tier 1s.
Yeah, at this point, the Alchemist can't even go out on the map alone anymore.
Yep. Look how confident Crit can play. Look where he's standing right now.
It's carnage, man. He's like, my team's got my back.
Yeah, he's playing so far up. It's actually ridiculous.
I think he's been in the mid lane for about 11 minutes this game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's just taking a lane and farming.
Yeah,
look,
he's mid.
look at his net worth.
Yeah. That's what they do though. Almost every time with that Meepo, and they always have Wyvern with it too, it seems. The curse.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's not only with Meepo though, it's their playstyle. When no turns
Yeah.
on maybe Beastmaster or Night Stalker safe lane at times, Crit will be the other core in the team when
Yeah.
Notice like roaming around getting kills.
Like you said, he's more of like a full team player. He goes
Yeah.
around like making
He's not
space and stuff
selfish
for his
at all.
teammates.
Radiant structures are fortified.
2 towers at the same time.
I'm having bad flashbacks. Wasn't it just the last summit where we had games that were like 2-0s and they were only like 18 minutes long and the summit was over in like a half hour? It felt like it was crazy.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
But for now, OG, look at this, already in the high ground. The doctor is out. And well, it may be the rest of the team here as they are committing in deep. Called out and everything. Oh no! Double kill for Miracle.
That's great. Holy shit. I grave, I call embrace, good luck killing my friends.
He's in deeper too. He doesn't care.
Does he have to care?
Nope.
Radiant's middle
Cares
tower
about
is
looking
under
cool.
attack.
That just might be it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What a turnaround.
Radiant's
One
middle
smoke
tower
play
has
to
fallen.
win the game.
It was a pretty sick smoke play though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very very good timing as well because they weren't anticipating it. Number
He had
one.
3850 gold.
Yeah, he had the relic and he didn't
Dire's
get the
bought it.
bottom tower is under attack.
I think more importantly, even though it was a really good smoke gang, but the question remains: why was the Slada not
Did he
holding
TP top?
or did he TP top?
Did
That
he
was the-
TP top is the question.
We're not sure. I mean, he even so, he probably still could have sprinted there.
Yeah, he probably would have made that fight
He
lasted
would.
quite a long time.
Yeah.
That's something OG
I actually think
does really well with that.
they would have actually won the fight because everyone was low from
Yeah.
the Sonic
Yeah.
Wave and Scream. They needed like something extra to finish.
Alk
them
still would have died for sure, but that's
Yeah, but
it's still
it's still
okay.
what you get
If
if
he
you
bought his relic before and Slaughter was there for the fight, we'd still be in a game.
off. Probably, yeah.
Maybe it's just hard to gauge at the time. You already make the TP up there and you're like, guys, I'm only 200
Yeah.
gold for my blink. Really want it.
But as we said before, he was still doing a lot without his
Yeah.
blink. They killed the Tusk
Yeah.
like 3
Slada
times.
is not a hero that has so much priority on his blink early in the early 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Your sprint and your crush, it's gonna win a lot of small engagements.
That's why like he's been getting picked more because the
Yeah.
sprint buff basically like, he can just be everywhere.
Yeah, if you basically you see how like Secret Misery plays it, he doesn't even care about farming his blink so much. Like he's just running around, sprinting around.
Oh!
Okay.
All right, great stun setup, and with that,
money.
a good Death Ward, and that's money in the bank.
For the Alchemist.
All right, that's one step in the right direction. We've got a couple of steps out there to go, but
Got his Manta.
Samantha.
And Meepo's one of the better heroes to deal with the split pushing Alk though, because he can just push all 3 lanes out.
Don't you feel like against Meepo, you do not want to go into the Octarine Core build? You want to get something else?
What else do you go? The Medallion, Solar AC?
AC probably.
But you're probably lifestealing so much if you're hitting like all the meepos with Acid Spray and Radiance and Octarine. That sounds like it could be pretty good.
Plus the fact you just get the benefit of those reduced cooldowns.
Yeah.
Especially with like a Manta.
I mean, you can't fault him for going it. He had such a good start.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
what,
mean the
just
Radiant
means the
after that, the Octarine.
what do you do? Radiance in the like Radiance in a fight?
Maybe AC, BKB, or even a Maelstrom to deal with the
I think that's what their lineup's better suited for. But I think he was under the impression that he had to super hard carry because Quap was under farmed, so he needed to get as much farm up as possible.
I mean, Queen of Pain has less than all of the players on OG.
It's a hard life right now for Jay with this Queen of Pain.
But how
Another
is
smoke.
Alchemist gonna do everything? Like you need way too much items.
Well,
against
that's what he
this-
feels like he has to do, right? Because no one else has any farm. Slardar got his
Yeah,
blink,
but I guess Slada has his items already.
Dire's
Like you
middle
just need the
tower is
blink.
under attack.
Yeah. I mean, if Slardar was able to transition to like a, BKB AC later, maybe, then he can go more farm heavy, but...
Right now, OG just needs to
Take Roche again.
take Roche again. Yeah, take Roche again and
Well, before that, they might get caught right from behind here. This another smoke movement here from OG. It could be just as devastating as the other if not careful. And this time they will be able to make it out.
Do they see this? Oh, did they see that? Nope, they didn't see it. Little Satyr just poked the Night Stalker. He's good.
man, he's even like halfway to his hex right now on the Meepo.
Yep.
Like once he gets that, there's no way the Alchemist can farm out in the map. Like there's no way at all. Even with backup, he would still die with the hex.
You can tell just how contained Mineski really is. You see them all kind of grouping together. OG is just chilling in the enemy jungle.
It's not only chilling in the enemy jungle, farming everything. The
Yeah.
supports are farming in front of their tower. That's how bad it was.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like they're going to get an easy catch here on the Night Stalker. OG just happy to kind of maintain the control they have in this game and continue to push.
Dire's structures.
I like how you mentioned how like Crit plays really far up though when No-Tail's playing like the not like super carry heavy one positions. It's the same with Fly too, because remember that gank in mid where Fly was standing out, he was baiting them out, and then when
No-Tail was
Crit,
sitting
like
behind.
Crit's always pushing the tower.
Yeah, but you think about why they're doing it, because when someone is missing, you need other
I didn't
heroes
say it
to
was
push.
bad.
Yeah,
I said it was good.
I mean, I'm just saying why they're doing it.
Yeah.
They need someone else to push the lanes, even though sometimes you might die.
Yeah. And they're always wondering whether or not the Meepo's like sitting behind them ready to turn on them. And it messes with their head a lot.
Still should be pretty hard for them to break high ground, unless they just die outside the base.
Invis Elk, look at the setup he's trying to make behind the team here. Maybe going for supports, but they've already made the move on the Witch Doctor, barely kept alive. Sonic Wave easily mitigated, and yeah, wouldn't you know it, Graves gonna be there.
The Radiance
He's just
burn.
invis burning. Oh, the heal bomb! Oh my
Man,
god.
oh man.
Tower is under
He's like, oh god, the poofs too. He almost died to that.
Big crush catch, Death Ward,
They see him in the back.
Canceled.
Alchemist is dying.
and he is dead. He does have a buyback, might need to use it here, because it looks like OG are possibly about to break house. Turn around.
No, they already lost the Meepo. This is actually really bad for them.
Everybody's weaved up though. That weave is stacking up now.
Yeah.
Miracle can probably clean up.
Still got Meepo. That's a ton of gold NXT for them.
Looks like they're gonna press on though. Maybe they can get a buyback out. Or maybe Slardar and Witch could hold it on their own. No Death Ward though.
Radiant's bottom
I was gonna say it was gonna be
tower
hard
is
for them to
under
break high
attack.
ground too, because Acid Spray and like the Manta Illusions, and then they just kind of charged out. Guess they felt pretty desperate because of how underfarmed the Queen of Pain is.
Well, they also didn't really have a Alk in that fight.
Yeah, he was just kind of chilling invis.
Yeah.
Oh, Witch Doctor, are you dead?
Radiant's bottom tower
Flak
is
almost
under
got him there.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Out back in 5, and OG don't want to be around too much longer.
Yeah, at this point, it's no point for them to overextend.
Yep.
They just need to wait for next Roshan and just make sure everything is secured.
Radiant's
Yeah.
Because like you mentioned, the Meepo dying is going to give away a lot of gold because they are so much ahead. There's no point for them to risk anything right now.
Especially not so close to the Aegis respawn.
Yep.
Oh, if they secure this, then they can just.
Yeah, like
Meepo can play really far
kill the
forward.
Roshan very easily if you make a mistake. Like
Yeah.
Yasada. So you don't want that to happen.
Scotty.
Scotty build, just tanking up.
Kind of surprised though. Like against Stada, most of the gyro players will go Manta. I mean, Scotty is also for the same purpose of that.
Yeah. I mean, he has so much heals and everything though for
Yeah.
his team, so heal, weave, even force staff on crit, glimmer, etc.
As long as you build stats, maybe all your supports can, even the Tusk can save you.
Yeah, he has Guardian Greaves as well with Blink.
I mean, he has that on top of Solar, though. He doesn't even have to worry about dispelling the amp.
Yeah. Uh oh. Which stuff there? Run!
Oh no, man.
A little bit too deep for Miracle. Hex finished up on Meepo. And I think Roche just spawned and they're aware.
Almost max timer. Well, Mineski need the fight of their lives here. Get some vision with the Alk Illusion, and then maybe go in for a Blink Crush, but I think it's going to be too late.
By the time you like try to formulate a game plan for him, the job may have been done here.
Yeah.
Slardar gonna poke in and get a little bit of intel with the help of the amp damage, but it doesn't matter. The deed has been done. Aegis now is going to be stowed for the side of OG.
Yeah, 13-minute Radiance, and then another 14 minutes to farm on Manta. He can't farm anywhere.
No space, you know, against
The
Meepo.
map's just too dark. They're just controlled. OG didn't buy a gem yet either. They just were very keen on dewarding earlier on, and then taking
Yeah, they
those
got like
towers.
2 to 3 D-bots with just sentries.
Yep.
early.
Blink Dagger now on the Wyvern.
Dude, they have the whole kit to save Meepo. They have
Yep.
Glimmer, they have Solar, they have Cold Embrace, Grave.
And at this point, how many buybacks you need to defend your Rex? Like,
He just used Acid Spray on the mid lane, so if that wave bottom gets in quickly, he's not gonna have it. I think OG knows it too. Looks like they're trying to rush it.
Yeah, he's building a BKB on the Elk. You need to get a BKB against Meepo.
There's no acid spray. 5 seconds. Are they
Yeah.
gonna walk up?
It's time. And he goes right into a crush, but of course,
They have
There we
to
go.
somehow make some fight of their lives happen here to defend their Rex.
get that Aegis down right away or something.
Yeah,
Not gonna be easy.
they have good vision though. Meepo's just waiting for a blink hex.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
They can't even kill the observer ward. That's like right outside their racks. They
Will
really
show
want to.
you Who's power ranked 6th.
Radiant's
Oh,
top
nice.
And he's split pushing.
Nice quelling.
Oh my god. Can't even kill
Right
the
back to bottom.
Oh, they can. Oh, they got the cone.
Aegis is
Is that a
down.
mistake? What happened there?
I thought he poofed everything.
thought he
Maybe in the
poofed it.
silence.
I guess it doesn't even matter though, because
Yeah.
he had the Aegis. It's not that big a deal. That's 2 sets of Raxes.
For nothing.
Yeah. Not even a fight, not even an engagement that time. They're fighting
This
outside the base
is their
now.
commitment. It looks like it's going to be outside the base. Not a really comfortable spot, and they don't have a choice. And if they don't have a buyback, they're going to be in a bit of trouble here. Looks like Slaughter is going to be committing his early.
I mean, the gyro's just way too tanky to go on though. I think they had weave stacks up at that point too.
To the top Rex we go.
Whee! I don't know. There's not going to be much to stop him here. OG have come in like a machine. Alright. They'll hit Miracle with everything they got. But he's a tanky one, though. That Scotty pickup. Not going to be easy. They turn it back. It looks like Slardar is down. Out for the count. 70 seconds. No buyback for him. Jo, it's been a hard game, and he has to retreat back and out. Not so lucky for Cuckoo, and we could see the white flag raised here, and there it is. It's over. OG take the series 2-0. A fast series to start out the tournament.
Mineski had a pretty good shot at that game though.
Yeah, it was just one mistake basically.
Yeah, Stalker plus Slada lane worked out really well for
Yep.
them. Created so much pressure so Alchemist could farm a lot. Slada was off to like what, an 11-minute blink, like really early, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, but
But then that fight.
that fight was...
But then that fight.
Is
That belt.
that bad? No, it's just, I mean, OG's movement though. You see,
wa- it
they
wasn't
brought
even-
all 5 to
Yeah,
the enemy jungle.
It wasn't even Mineski making a mistake. That fight was going to happen at
Yep.
some point.